Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's panel discussion. My name is Annie Yerb, your host here at Maximum Blackness. I'll be moderating today's discussion. Our goal today is to explore different perspectives and gain valuable insights from our esteemed panelists. Today's topic is: does a woman's value depreciate because she has a high body count or multiple baby daddies? On our panel, we have our four awesome men. We have three awesome men. We have KC, B Hood, and my co-host OG Smoke. Our audience includes Broshadad Estrella and my other co-host Testa. We are fortunate to have such a diverse and knowledgeable panel with us today. I'm excited to hear their perspectives and insights. We will begin with opening statements from each panelist, followed by moderated questions and answers from the audience. Let's jump right in. KC, tell us, does a woman's value depreciate because she has a high body count or multiple baby daddies?
I would say woman value doesn't depreciate. No human life depreciates at all, period. But we can say, I guess we'll say her lack of knowledge of sex would be her more priority over taking care of what's really the responsibilities. So I wouldn't say nobody's can be depreciated, but your intellect and your character can definitely be at question if you ask me. And that's coming from I've been married for like 20 years. I'm still married right now. I go through the same thing like everybody else. So that would be my point on it.
Okay, facts.
I said you argue with that.
B Hood, can you time in right now?
Yeah, I can time in. Yeah, but I'll say like I don't think a woman depreciates herself unless she really put herself out there in a certain way that really disrespect herself or her kids. But I don't really look down on a female that got multiple kids or whatever, but it's a way that female should respect themselves in a way.
All right.
Okay. OG, what you got over there? Because you definitely
Oh no, man. You know, my boys on it. My boys killing it. You already know how it is, how we coming, man. It's just real talk. I can't do nothing but agree. But I always said this, like I said in the prior episode of the same topic. And for anybody listening, subscribe, who's been following us, y'all can go back and check it out. You know, I said a man is always trying to court a woman. You know, we're always looking for a good woman. We're always looking for a good woman to, not to hold us up, just to be there, just in case, just period. We still looking for that, just like a woman's looking for a good man, right? So, but I said previously, guys, I said this shit and I can't stress it enough. A man is willing to always love a woman. It doesn't matter. It's always how you carry yourself. It's always about your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Can you be impressionable? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to compromise? You know what I mean? Or are you not going to be too stuck in your ways when I'm telling you like stuff can be kind of offensive, like or a man see like, hey, like look, I think I need you to tighten up. I might need you to tighten up in this. Like everything good, be good. I just might need you to tighten up in this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just different things of that nature, because everybody's relationship different. And as my man KC said, being married and being a married man also for years, we know everybody's relationship is different. You know what I'm saying? So, but a man is always naturally courting a woman and looking for a good woman. Who get approached more? Women or men?
I think they equally get approached, but
Same.
I really do.
Women are a lot different than we were back in the day. We ain't our grandma.
Women are willing to
and we want you. What the booty bandit say? If I like you and I want you, I'm gonna get you. We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. Now me, I likes the hard way.
But before we actually go into for your questions, I want to know, like, what advice would y'all give these women that do have these multiple baby daddies and high body counts? Like, do y'all have anything valuable to say to these ladies?
I got something to say.
Oh, chime in then.
All right, I'll say this. Just like, for example, like some females out here, They got multiple baby daddies, but they don't even care about their kids. They'd rather go out and hang out with a dude and neglect their kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about respect for yourself and your kids and your family, and move righteous out here.
That is so true.
Okay, awesome.
But that's what I got right now, though. Right now.
This one's totally different than the female panel on this topic.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. They definitely came with something that, because I thought it was gonna go the whole different way. Because the way OG brought it back, I was like, all right, we got to do this. So, you know what, Casey, you got any advice for these ladies that have probably lost their way, or maybe they just got high body counts and multiple baby daddies?
I guess I would just say, just be honest with, like, it's actually at the end of the day, an old Egyptian proverb that you can't lie to yourself. So really, at the end of the day, if when you see a female and they do have multiple baby daddies or whatever you want to say, that means that sex is a priority to them. So instead of them actually dealing with that situation, because there's nothing wrong with sex, but it's a right way to have sex to protect. Like, you don't have to. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having multiple partners or whatever, as long as you're doing it safely. Because sex should be it should be frowned upon. Really, like it shouldn't be frowned upon. So that's what I would say. It's a right way to do everything, if you ask me.
I bought my red cup smile with.
Go ahead and jump in. I'm
Can't
sorry.
argue with it.
OG, you got any advice before we go to the questions for the ladies?
I ain't trying to make them feel like.
No, give them what you have.
Look, just be as humble as that man is to have you. Just be just as humble as he is to have you. Just be just as humble as return. You know what I mean? We all seeking affection, love, and respect. You know what I mean? And if you're able to find a good relationship, and you're able to make it work. You know what I mean? Stick it out, shit. Handle the business. What them young folks say? Step on that. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business and step on that shit. It's just like that. Nothing really too much to say.
Okay, facts. This was supposed to be a way bigger panel, guys, so I really apologize.
Yes, I do too.
Brocha, what you got?
You apologize.
Okay. First of all, very good, men. It is amazing to see black men who don't seem to have chips on their shoulders. That means y'all have mothers who love y'all. And daddies too. And even if you didn't have a daddy, you had somebody there that loves you and shows you the balance. I applaud you for that. Yep. Now, listen. As far as your actual beliefs and everything, it wasn't just opinions. A lot of that was facts, okay? However, I was waiting to hear about how women end up with high body counts. Now, I heard you say that sex is a priority. That is not the case. A lot of the women that I know with multiple body counts, it was because they was messing with a dude. Dude got what he wanted. Either they stayed together and they didn't, and she got pregnant. The ones with the multiple baby daddies. And then she was so fertile that a nigga could blow on her and she got pregnant. It wasn't her fault. Now, the thing in that is she decided to keep the children. But that didn't mean that sex was a priority. I know women who have been with 6 men in their life and fucked around and got 6 baby daddies. Each one of them becoming their baby daddy. Or 3 men and ended up with 2 kids per man. However, with the high body count thing, I guess nobody wants to say that it's an insecurity thing, but when I was in my younger days and I was promiscuous, because I thought I was a real street nigga out here in these streets and niggas was hoes to me, just like I really treated men like a man treats women, not men, but boys, when they feel like it's cool to be a player. Now, I'm not saying I was insecure, but apparently I was. Okay, so as I got older, it went down some. A lot of those high body counts is from being young, wild, and free. But I think I heard somebody say it, or the sum of y'all whole thing was, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. The problem with the world today is everybody want to be loud and proud. This just me. The thing about it is, come on now, look at all these grannies from back in the day who had 13 kids. Some of them kids didn't have the same daddy or whatever. But you ain't no granny was a hoe. Back in the day, women used to marry multiple men. Like they would get a divorce next husband.
You make a very good point there, bro.
I want to say this. If a person have unprotected sex, that means sex is a priority. If you're willing to put your life at risk, and that by any means, that means sex is a priority. That means that's something that you need to actually deal with. If you're doing it smart, that means it's not a priority, and you're doing it smart because that means you're actually protecting life and others' life. So that means sex is a priority. That definitely means that. That's something that and it does have to deal with insecurity, but that means that's what actually helps them to cope.
Yeah, you have your sex addicts, but all sex addicts don't have unprotected sex. I think I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that priority is the correct word. I think what you're saying is they have so much disregard for sex. It's nothing to them. So they don't care if it's protected or unprotected. They just gotta have it. It's not necessarily a priority though. It's more along the lines of shorty just wasn't thinking straight. Because just because you got multiple baby daddies, like I said before, doesn't make you a hoe. That doesn't make you a hoe. Think about all the hoes in the world who don't have kids. But that doesn't make them a hoe nonetheless.
Okay.
Like I said, sometimes men walk away.
I want to chime in on what you're saying. I don't mean to cut you off. I want to chime in on what you're saying because I don't want to forget, because I kind of like what you said. And I'm kind of disappointed too, just like you kind of disappointed us. We didn't kind of touch in that part of what you was looking for. But isn't the question, I'm going to say this, I'm going to ask the question. Is sex consensual? Ladies, is sex consensual?
Is it consensual? It depends on the sex. Because sometimes...
Hold on. If you liking me, I'm liking you. I didn't pressure it. You didn't pressure it. Is sex consensual?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, pretty much.
So now we have to fall back when it's consensual decision, right? This still comes back to your side of moral thinking. This still comes back to your choices. This still comes back to your responsibility. And see, us men, we understand that. We understand that, hey, you chose the wrong guy, right? We understand that, and that's cool for us. But what the problem is with women, they have a problem saying that. You're diverting that to still being a man's fault when the idea of the relationship, the sex was consensual. You got what you got, just like I got what I got too.
Damn.
Now, the plans might have not been what we wanted, but we still was two adults. We made that consensual agreement. We laid down with each other and we kept it moving. So how are you going to just throw men up under the bus and say, well, hey, they just touched her, it was so fertile. She agreed to that. She knew. Okay, I can see if he had her tied up like I'm overseas cross trapping a bitch. You know what I'm saying? No, this ain't none of that going on. This was
nah. That ain't what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is every woman with multiple baby daddies ain't a hoe. Just the relationship just didn't work out at the end, and maybe it took some time. Maybe it didn't. Sometimes there's some stupidity involved. Sometimes it's not. But every situation ain't down to she was just out there thugging it. Now I know a chick who got married, who got pregnant, not married, because don't nobody, they probably will maybe one day. But she was having babies, and it was always 2 different matches to each baby. That is a woman without morals. Like my great grandmother used to say, if a woman should know anything in the world, she should know who her child's father is. Right. But that's not what we're really talking about. We're talking about women who have multiple bodies or multiple baby daddies. And what exactly do we mean by multiple? Do we mean 1 or 2 baby daddies, 2 or 3? Or do we mean every baby got a different daddy and she's 6 and above kids? Or however the case, 4 and above. Is that what we mean? Like, this is the part where basically translation kind of like breaks apart. Because what may be multiple bodies to y'all and too many may not be to me.
X. Testo
as a person.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got a lot to say, but I think the interesting part of this at this time is when Casey was talking and said what he said, it's based on what men really think from the get-go. Like, I understand because I can have men talk to me and tell me what men really think from the gate. So when they see us with those multiple kids, baby, daddy, it's almost like, well, sex is a priority to the man in his head is saying that, like, well, she got all these kids. She got multiple baby daddy. She must really like sex. I'm gonna give her what she wants. You know, it's almost like that's how it's gonna start off. That's what men think. But it really be the total opposite coming from women. But nobody really comes to middle grounds to take a step back and say, hey, is this really what each other is trying to process in this moment? It's never that. It's almost like it's an automatic givings of sex is a priority. I get it. But at the same token, body counts don't matter, but how you handle yourself after you know, had multiple kids and went through the stages of learning from, because, you know, girls go through a lot from teenage years to adult years with having a lot of sex, multiple men. Some of them mentally ain't even there to know what they're really going through at the moment. But when they become old enough, I believe old enough is like mid-20s, early 30s, and start maturing, it should not. If they don't mature, then I think it should matter. I really do. I think maturity has a lot to do with people who have multiple body counts and baby daddies. If you've never grown up, it's almost like you're gonna continue to be stuck in that roller coaster of what you were already in. Like it never ends. So if you're not mature, if you haven't grown, if you ain't said, hey, let me change what I've been already doing, it ain't working for me, I ain't married yet, and you know, it's time to grow up. And then, you know, but if you ain't grown up, I think it should matter. I really do. You gonna get what's dished out to you from that woman. Like, you might find some men in your
y'all was preaching today.
With you. I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, she right. You gotta learn from your mistakes. You really do. Or he's gonna keep making the same mistake. But Ice Sparkle has joined us, everyone. Ice Sparkle 624. She's in the building, and I know you missed a lot of what the men have said, but they actually gave some really good, you know, points, and they hit a lot of different areas. But from what you've heard so far, Ice Sparkle, are you able to chime in on anything?
If I'm right, it sounds like y'all talking about multiple baby fathers and body count, and if that matters for a person. I'm gonna say it's all depending on how that person carries themselves. I'm gonna say you don't know their story, their struggle, the back path, and how they ended up with multiple 1, 2, 3, 4 baby daddies. You know, could be a lot behind that. So you can't really just base it off of, you know what I'm saying, how many they got. How did they get there? You don't know their story. You don't. You can't just judge just because you see or hear this. How does that person carry themselves today? You know what I'm saying? How do they act? And like you said, maturity, it goes a long way. Why would I say that? Because You could go around sleeping with any and everybody. That's when body count would matter. Why? Because you sleeping with any and everybody, but you don't know what any and everybody got. You don't know what you bringing home or what you taking to the next person. So yeah, in them parts, it would matter. But if you're handling yourself respectfully, you are carrying yourself in the right way, and you treating your body or anyone else's body as you should, as a temple, I wouldn't say it matters.
Mind, body, and
The
soul.
baby daddies and stuff. You learn from your mistakes. Things happen in your past. But if you continue to have, then yeah, it's gonna matter. But if you find a way to change things and you figure out how to get your life together, I wouldn't judge nobody out for that. Not at all.
Now, why we didn't
Yo, you know
to this
what is
conclusion
it?
on the first panel? Like, I swear, I mean, we kind of
Because you
but we
wanted
didn't.
chaos and destruction
But at the
on
same
the first
time,
one.
it was like, I didn't just want chaos. I wanted you guys to actually have some questions, which y'all still don't have questions, but fine, whatever. I'm happy for the
Hey,
conversation.
but you know what wasn't said? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we forgot one simple factor. You gotta look at the age of the kids. If the kids are back to back, that bitch is a hoe.
Oh,
But
my God.
That is not
Hold
true.
on. Gang. She said it. She said it, gang. None of the men said it. You don't want to hear nobody coming at the men.
Your kids is all 11 months apart and they each got
She
a
said that,
different daddy. You're a hoe.
That is
But if you
not true.
got a baby who is like, for instance, Tessa, you had that same one baby for a long
Don't put it long too long on there now. Hold up.
But
She said, don't put it too long.
what I'm saying is you was about your business. You didn't let a man catch you up twice.
No.
You ain't let a nigga catch you up twice like that. Some girls, they had them babies at a young age and it's back to back and they never stop having it. I know women who have been pregnant every year since we was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
And real nigga shit. They kids grown as fuck now. Just graduated the last one, you feel me? Like, there are some key components, okay? There are key components, and I appreciate the fact that the men on here are gentlemen.
I got a question.
Y'all are gentlemen because y'all didn't say.
Okay, let Casey come through with his question. It is the men's panel.
This is how you can solve the problem, because y'all say sex is not a priority, correct? Right? This is what everybody is saying. They're saying is if they're doing this, sex is not a priority, correct? This is what everybody is saying, right?
After
Y'all gonna answer the man? Y'all gonna answer?
Yeah, we see.
Yeah,
the
you
problem
right.
is we think the priority is for y'all.
Okay.
A lot of us
Okay,
think
well, let
if
me
we don't
say
have
this.
sex with you.
The
You won't say.
size matter. This is how we can nip that in the bud. The size matter.
Oh, you don't want to get into that conversation, baby.
I got an answer for
This is how we can
that.
understand that part.
You done fucked up now.
Let's get the priorities now. Let's get
Was
the
at
priorities.
this moment.
I'm gonna give you
tell
an
you
answer.
something.
I'm gonna give you
Hold
an
on,
answer.
because Casey done asked the question. We gotta go one by one.
Yeah.
I Sparkle answer the question. Does size matter?
You would ask me.
Because you
what
don't
I'm gonna
like
say.
catch up.
What I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say size matters fully. I'm gonna say it depends on what you're doing with it and how you using it too. Because you can have a little ping pong and that ping pong can do some damage.
Tell 'em.
Or you can have a mastodon and that mastodon can, you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
know how to
You may not
use
even
it.
know what to do with it.
He
So
called it a mastodon. Let's go.
All right.
I'm just saying size matters, but how you use it matters too. You can have a big dong and that thing just sitting
No,
there.
I'm just saying. I ain't trying to get into the specifics. I'm just saying, does it matter? It's really a yes or no. Does it
Okay.
matter?
He wants a
It's
yes
not
or no.
really a
He
yes
is
or no.
very
That's a whole-
specific.
He said he don't want no explanation.
Yes or no, does it matter?
No. He don't want no explanation. But I'm
Yes or no, does it matter?
I'm giving the explanation. Hell yeah, it don't matter. But listen, let me tell you, if we are together and I'm loving you with your pinky size or your baby arm size, now baby arm niggas can get away with cheating. They can get away with that shit. They have on their ass. Listen, but if you are not a third leg type of man. Not saying like it gotta be like damn near not there. You ain't gotta have damn near a click. You feel me? But bitch, you better not cheat on me. Don't you raise your voice at me.
Oh
you
my
raise
God,
your voice,
bro,
I'm
we
punching you in your shit.
Casey, you was messing your point up.
All right, no, I like what she said. I like what she said. I like what
I'm a
she
married
said.
woman. It ain't like
She said, lower your motherfucking
She did.
voice.
She said, keep your tone down when you talk to her with that pinky. I'm done. Okay, back to the men. Casey,
Back to Casey.
jumping off
What
of
was your
something.
point?
Okay. Okay, look, y'all just said that, but everybody really basically kind of said that size does matter because everybody had to describe and say, would this
I
matter and
didn't.
that matter?
I
So
did.
actually, that means that
What?
sex is an actual. If we have sex, is just that's just being real, y'all. Sex is a priority, especially the black women. Let's just be honest about it. They don't want to be honest.
Listen,
Everybody say
I
no.
am a married
And then
woman.
they talk about a baby
Sex
egg
ain't
and
been
all
a
that.
priority
I
in
can
a
sex
long
myself.
Let
time.
me tell you why sex shouldn't matter. Because if you really looking to be loved, and I mean truly in love, the dick should not matter. Truth be told, like you can make me more in tune with your penis that if it's that small, if you really was loving on me the right way. Like my emotions itself will feed through your penis. So I'm perfectly fine with not having a big penis. I would enjoy one, but not having one is not going to be the issue. I need you to feed in my emotions.
That's
I ain't
it.
gonna lie.
And look,
That's-
every time you say something, you always got to throw that little jab in about what?
Yeah.
That little
I ain't
jab
gonna
in
lie.
I
about,
mean, he kind
about
of
penis.
I,
Being
as a
honest, I'm just
formal,
being honest.
Hey,
as a
be
formal, promiscuous girl, because I was before marriage, I'm not gonna lie, I was young, wild, and free. Freer in my teens than I was in my 20s, because in my 20s, I grew up real quick and I realized, damn, I'm bad. I can have whoever I want. In real life, plus I was busy. Nigga ain't had time for all that shit. But like I said, size don't matter, and I was kind of joking a little bit by what I said. That was some more joke, if y'all didn't know. As a woman who never equated my coochie to my heart, to be totally honest, nigga, the ones who had that, oh my God, you gonna make me be in the bushes, I ain't even fuck with them boys like that, because who has time for that? Chasing a nigga around because you know it's good and he feel like he should spread it. Nigga, I prefer the one who was a little bit insecure about it. Not punch you in the face insecure, but the one who don't have that massive, what you call it, a mastodon?
A mastodon.
Oh my
How can
God.
you get anything done like that, man?
It's always
In your mind, you thinking, damn,
OG,
I
what you
love
said
this
over there?
nigga, but it's temporary. Like, it's a lot of temporary niggas. It's more along the lines of women, I think I said this before, women who don't really have father figures, they don't have nobody to tell them what signs to look for. And then some people don't keep it real with their daughters. I think we covered this the last one when it was the women family. You got to keep it real with your daughter. When you see you got a pretty girl, even if you got an ugly girl, whatever you got, keep it real with your daughter.
All people beautiful in their own way.
Men don't give a fuck about what your face look like. He don't give a fuck if you got a big booty. None of that shit. Like,
That's
it
a
helps.
lie.
Like,
That's a
the
lie.
big penis helps.
Whoa, OG, that's a lie.
Niggas
A
don't.
lot of lies going on.
Oh, where's the lies? Like, this is why
That's
you need to speak up. Where's the lies?
Hold up.
Where's the
We care about that ass.
Okay, y'all, because we done got
Look,
all
look,
over.
hold on.
Hold on. Let OG talk right
I
quick.
But let OG hold up.
let you
Let
slide.
OG
OG, what you got to say?
Let you slide. Now I want you to remember that feeling when you said, when my man said something about does it matter, and you said yeah dude. That feeling you said that nigga, you said that little dick nigga better be humble, huh? That's how we feel about. That's how we feel about women with multiple motherfucking body counts. Goddamn it, put yourself in the real nigga shoes. That's how men feel.
Yeah, ain't nobody
right
gonna
I
want you.
agree.
Nobody gonna want you down.
No. You should have double standard shit. You should have double standard shit. You should have standing proud. Oh yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah, he better not get wrong in the bedroom with me. Because I'm gonna go get the bedroom bullet. Fuck him. Yeah, he better not get wrong. Nah, look, it's just like that. You better humble yourself, because a nigga taking that time to put up with you in your account and loving you, you better humble yourself. Just like that man gotta humble himself to be fucking you and saying, damn, I got a dick goddess at home. I know I'm a little dick ass nigga that probably deserve this shit, but damn, I pulled the shit. She make me feel good. Shit, I like what I got. You see what I'm saying? But a real nigga gonna be humble enough to tell you, like, look, I fuck with you, I love you, shawty, this is what I like. A female gonna hit you with that options like that, like what the fuck you just did. You see the
Okay.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna crack no more jokes like that.
No, I fuck with you. I'm just saying. I just want you to get
I was joking.
That's how guys
that you would like to add to this table.
That's how painful. This is how you felt. You felt that. Listen, when you said it, I felt it.
He felt it.
That's what I'm telling you. That's how. Take that same motherfucking feeling and time that shit to infinity, nigga.
Oh my God.
The moment you say
but we know. Listen, we know.
I can't relate because
we know as men. We gonna
like I said,
it's a part of the game you have to deal with because you're a woman. We know as men, we gonna have to lay down and die for whatever we choose. You ain't hearing that. See, it's a whole nother level to this shit when it comes out of us. It's a whole nother level.
Now we gotta debate that. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I was trying to.
Yeah, let me. Yeah.
Okay. B Hood, you got anything else you want to chime in on? Because you've been pretty quiet. I understand you're moving and everything, but you.
Yeah, I'm almost back to the crib or whatever. But I just want to chime in on this though. But dude, that got like a nice size or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely feel when the coochie got mileage on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They can feel everything.
Ding, 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 bell. It was at this moment she knew.
Hey, but look though, check me out. That's cool that y'all can feel it, but at the same time, I still say what I said, and that's you gotta look at the situation a little bit better, because just like he was saying, people take sex as women who have that take it as a priority. Not necessarily, but when women are raised by only women, and I'm talking about they don't have no father figure, they got a bunch of uncles who ain't really their uncle. They mamas tell them that they pussy is power. We all learn pussy is power. They mama tell them that you gotta give it up. It's stupid, but they tell them so. A lot of women think that we think that y'all prioritize it, so that's what they do. They give it up.
Look here.
It's stupid.
Right.
But that's what they do. And these are for the insecure woman. I'm not talking about women who have somebody to tell them, hey, no, you hold on to that. No, I'm talking about women who think that you got to use what you got to get what you want. Fuck your brain. They
Bro,
don't give a
I
fuck
don't
about
mean
your
to cut
brain.
you off, but you right, because I kid you not. I don't know how old me and my sister was, Testa. I don't know how old we was, but I specifically remember my daddy told us, as long as if you got that thing between your legs, baby, you should not want or need anything.
And that's what I don't like.
And see, not only
Straight
did
up,
he say that,
go
he
use
also
our
said-
things to get what we want.
Yeah, he also said that men jump off the bridge for that pussy. So therefore,
I want to say this. Just to me, I want to say that I don't think that's a good saying. So I will hope that
It's
that's
one
It's not a
thing.
good saying. It's a bad saying that my dad told me that.
Look,
That's terrible.
Most men don't see it like
pussy is
that.
power.
Most guys don't
But you
see it
see,
like that.
that shows you how.
like I just said, sex is priority. He just said pussy is power. Sex is a priority to y'all.
Pussy
Y'all
is
don't-
power, but
y'all won't say it.
you got
And then the
power,
nigga got that on
you fill that shit up. You know what I'm saying? That should be a prized possession or something. You know what I'm saying? If you really in something, yeah, pussy can be power in that relationship. Let it be power with that one person. You ain't got to use your pussy to get what you want. You really don't.
Right.
And
Now, personally,
I've seen a lot of that, but I've been taught
oh, my bad.
my body talk on my temple. So I don't want to be run down, none of that stuff. So I wouldn't, you know what I mean? So that I hate that statement. I truly hate that statement. That is not a credit card down
Right.
there. Nobody finna go swipe.
Right.
That shit. So.
Now, personally, my mama was heavy into the church when I was growing up. So I'm a church kid. I'm not just a church kid. I'm a PK. So when I went out there, it was to rebel, not against my mother, but against my father, because he came as a street nigga who was out there. I'm talking about out there, okay? So when I hit my teen and how she was like busy and shit, and I only had to deal with this crazy motherfucker, I was like, fuck this, I'm rebelling. I didn't go out and rebel on purpose at first, but after the first rebellion, it felt so good. But I was going totally opposite of what my mother taught me, because my mother taught me was, don't no nigga want no hoe. She was like, you keep that thing to yourself and you watch who you have.
Yeah, the best game.
And I live by that. But at the same time, I was at my auntie house. My auntie told my cousin, she told my cousin, but I heard her, girl, pussy is power. You should never have a wet pussy and dry purse. Now me, I fought not to be like her. I did. But then I turned around and went out and rebelled. And I didn't realize dudes was talking to me because I was that cute at that time, or however I felt, because nobody can't tell me I ain't the baddest bitch in the world, you feel me? But back then, I didn't know it. Bro, I swear to God, sex wasn't a priority, but I thought it was to y'all. And I was trying to find somebody who would treat me right. So it ended up being on again, off again occasion of different people until I hit a certain age and was like, oh shit, this ain't it. So each one of y'all were right, but it's a lot of niggas don't want no insecure ass woman type shit, because that's what it all boils down to: lack of morale and insecurity and bad teachers and sayings.
Get up.
Very bad teachers and sayings.
Insecurities, man. It's just how you handle it, man. Everybody got their insecurities. I like what you said though, because that show the other side of the game that most men haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? Hey B, you had something you finna chime in, didn't you?
Oh no, I'm good right now. I'm just listening.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
that's something that's what most men, you know what I'm saying, like can attest to, like, you know, can accept that, because that's like a testimony of, okay, we can kind of understand the murkiness and how would you go from this to that to this to that. But at the same time, we still always got to chalk it up the responsibility, right? If I came to you with a high body count and I came to you with a certain situation and I tell you, hey, look, I used to be this, I used to be that back in the day, it's gonna piss you off. It's still gonna bother you. You know what I'm saying? It still might come across back in your mind, and you might be breaking down sometimes like, man, babe, I don't know if I can deal with that. I don't know if I can deal with every woman knowing you like that. I don't know if I can deal with every woman seeing my shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Of seeing my package. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that bothers people to a whole nother certain degree. You know what I'm saying? That's why with men, it matters with us. You know what I'm saying? That's why we cherish body count. That's why we cherish, and not to step on what you said earlier, but face and shape and what a man feels like what's a beautiful woman to him does matter. We look at that. Now, we ain't talking about the dogs that willing to fuck anything. See, we talking about thoroughbred players, some real thoroughbred players. They got a certain thing. It's a certain bar they ain't even gonna go below. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You need guys that's thirsty, that's hard up for it and can't talk and can't run no mouthpiece, can't make you laugh, don't have no intellect, those are the guys that have to do all that and what you described, and don't care about face, shape, because they're the guys that are thirsty the most. Those are the guys that don't have contact with women or feminine energy enough to maneuver
that's their way of insecurity.
Enough control. Sometimes it's not even about a man talk. Like I told you, sometimes it's not about a man talking to a woman, it's just about me greeting you. Hey, beautiful, how you doing? You good about your day? I'm passing through, boom, boom, boom. Hey, man, tell my boys to look out for me over there. You see what I'm saying? It don't be
right
always, you know, a motive behind it, a situation like somebody trying to nab you. But it just be, it's always come back to responsibilities. It always comes back to certain relationships that we see, but it always gonna matter to the man, because the man is the one that's he's the one that's gonna come for you. He's the one that's gonna court you. It's always gonna matter in that man's eye. It ain't gonna matter in your homegirl eye. It ain't gonna matter your auntie eye. See, that's why you always want to keep just like what we say, your face card clean in these streets, because you never know. You never know who doing that background report card and saying, damn, this is a bad motherfucker. Let me see something real quick. Then they see some shit into your shit like, nah, I can't fuck with you. And then you are like, damn, why this nigga just fell off on me like that? Yeah, nigga fell off on your ass because nigga found the fuck out about your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right.
Gonna be for you though. Point blank, period.
But I want to say this though too. I don't care about no female body count. That's insecure right there. Like, let me say this: to care about any female body count, that's insecure. Now to care about like who's the father of that's what you care about. Because when a female when she has children by then, that's important. But if she don't have no kids by then, and then you try to worry about how many, that's childish right there to me. Like, nigga,
right.
It's none of your business. It only matters like if they have kids by this person, then that matters. But that other stuff, that's like, I don't really care about that body count stuff, if you ask me. But I would care about, if I'm dealing with a female, how many fathers, you deal what I'm saying? Because that's people that you have to deal with also.
Evidence.
We have to deal with. We have to come in contact.
Yeah.
We know that in the back of our head. Off rip.
Well, that is facts. You know, I feel y'all have made a lot of points today. So, ain't nothing to argue with, honestly.
It's been a very beautiful conversation.
Yeah, it's a beautiful conversation. We actually got a good group of people this time. And
Thank you. Y'all are very pleasant to talk to, trust me.
We wanted to see B-Hood on the camera, though. Is he gonna come on the screen?
Yes.
He's the ghost of the season. We can hear him, but we can't see him.
Y'all get my boy. Hold on, man. Y'all back up on my boy, man. Give him time to get situated, man.
I mean,
hey,
all morning, man.
That's good that you said that, Casey. I'm supposed to just be moderating, so I wasn't trying to comment much. But that's good that you said that, because those dudes on the internet, they make it sound worse than what, and that's why you don't really need to listen to stuff on the internet, because like they say a lot
of children,
and like I feel like those men on the internet, they just try to make it seem like women with high body counts or multiple baby daddies, they're just like the bottom of the barrel, and they'll never find someone that'll love them and stuff like that. So I'm happy you said that.
That's because white people try to make us frown at sex. Like, sex is fun, y'all. I don't care what they like. Sex is fun, so ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad about it. I feel like it's messed up or nothing. It ain't messed up. It ain't bad. It's fun. Like, that's just what it is. But you have to do it in the right way. It's a smart way. It's okay to do your thing, but just do it in a protective way. And you shouldn't and life matters. Like, you can only have one life, so you shouldn't play with nobody. You shouldn't play with no kid's life. Be inadequate. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't do it. Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with sex, and it should never be looked upon. And it don't matter about how many partners a person had. All that matters about is how many children, and that's when you have to deal with, and go and dissect. But you have to make sure that y'all all it's a family. Like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. To be honest.
Hey yo, you wanna know what's funny? What's funny is nobody ever says, does a man body count matter? You want to know why? Because a lot of times we assume a nigga got a high body count any motherfucker.
Anyway, that's why it don't matter. And what I told you ladies on the last episode, it's always secured to that man's experience, though.
Right, I was just going to say.
Because a man has to learn.
I was just going to say, we be having more. Because men, the saying is men get who they can and women have who they want, but men marry who they want and women marry who they can. That's some real life shit. Some real life shit. Yeah. And women tend to settle because we consider damaged goods a lot of time, when in our reality, A lot of terrible men end up with good women, all because of something as silly as the conversation we're having now about body count. And a lot of bad women end up with good men because they body count low, but they shitty women.
And that's what's going on now. That's the uproar of me and you hearing that's women ain't this, women with high body count this, because you're getting a more influx of now women are getting so much attention now. Even the women that are pregnant, even the women with high body counts are feeling like they're having the gift of more selection now. So now the humbleness isn't there. The humbleness isn't there.
Define his selection.
The humbleness isn't there.
Nobody is humble these days.
I agree with Casey with the body count shouldn't matter unless there's kids involved. Why? Because those kids gonna be there forever. You're gonna have to eventually see or deal with the father or mother of that child. So that part should be the only reason that you speak of somebody in your past. To me, that's really all that matters. Because are they gonna go have sex with this person that you was with? Why you gotta talk about it to them? You know what I'm saying? That's part of the things that mess stuff up in relationships too. Why y'all discussing who you had and this and that? No, discuss the ones you got kids with. Why? Them kids gonna be there. That person gonna come. Mm-hmm. They gonna come around.
That so a whole lot of arguments.
Enough to deal with the father or the mother on the outside, but all the other ones, we don't need to talk about them people for what?
Yeah. I say my mama, baby, daddy did good.
They all did
good with it.
Now, I must say, the men that we have found that were insecure, and correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, they tend to still become in a relationship with you and then act crazy and want to hold on tight. And it's still it's a trust issue. Bruh. That is surrounded by that. Like, it's really bad when men actually care about body count. It's something mentally fucked up in their head, truth be told. Because of how, like, they will literally get in a relationship with you and care about your body count and then hold on you tight.
You really think that's why they like that?
But y'all gotta understand.
That ain't why they like that. That ain't why they like that. They like that. Most men who do shit like that is because you're being accused. My grandmother always said, watch the accuser. So if you ain't doing shit, and you can be counted on, but you can't count what that motherfucker is doing, I swear to God, he cheating.
I heard that. I heard people laugh. She must have said something like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah.
I swear.
You got something to come with that.
And that's female and male. That's female and male. Listen,
I need to know what he meant, because that was a good laugh.
No, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just vibing. I'm just listening to the conversation or whatever. But me personally, I don't care about body counts and that like that. See, me, I'm different because I got 3 baby mamas and 3 different kids in 3 different states. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm single, you feel me? And I got my own everything, you feel me? So I'm kind of different, you feel me? So my outlook on stuff is totally different. I don't really, like me, I'd rather a female be honest and be a hoe than hide being a hoe.
Thank you.
Be a hoe,
right?
Yeah, so be a hoe safely.
yeah, that too.
I don't want to deal with that.
Women gotta also remember this, that some guys also, majority of the men have an idea of wifey in their head. So you gotta remember that too. Just like we fighting standards, you're fighting standards too. I ain't gonna say that's why sometimes it's unrealistic what guys say, oh, she can't have multiple baby dads. You see what I'm saying? That's like a motherfucker really just, and I ain't gonna lie, you standing on what you stand, your standard. You see what I'm saying? But it just come down to people, what they gonna go with and what they gonna willing to deal with. Some people deal with it, some people ain't. Me personally, and you know, the thoroughbred guys here, the real dudes here, y'all here, it don't matter. Because the relationship what I had with you, and see, and a real man we gonna put that shit together anyway though, baby. We gonna consolidate. If I love you like that and I feel like we hit it off like that, I ain't asking no questions. And you ain't about my past. We rolling, we rocking and rolling. I ain't got time to double back to go do this and go, you know what I'm saying? You should have learned that, you know, back in high school type shit. Just, you know, like that's like amateur dating type shit. Like if you really into somebody and y'all grown, bro, and y'all really feeling somebody, y'all know what it is, y'all in love for real, it ain't mattering about that. Now, if it's something that comes to somebody each other's safety, not head, yeah, that's a whole different thing. But no, ain't no real dude caring about that, man. It's just y'all hearing a lot of backlash from these younger guys, because what's happening too, back in the day, you didn't see a lot of guys, you know, dating a lot of baby mothers. They were already with the guy taking or whatever. So like I'm telling you, women are gifted in the choice of selection right now. Their attention, the spotlight is on y'all. Y'all can just shake your ass 20 minutes. You got 5 guys in the parking lot go, damn baby, what's up? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying disrespect no women. I'm just saying that to try to get you understanding how different sided it is compared to women and men when we coming about the gift of selection. You see what I'm saying? So off tiggity, the man that's coming, man, just stay in your stay in your right lane. To the lady, just gotta hold yourself down, because a real nigga gonna come. But y'all gotta remember, when y'all hearing about bitter men that been dating these women now, that's just saying fuck, they got 5 different dudes, because it's like that now. Y'all got so much attention, so a lot of people bitter from that. And then now what's going on is you got a lot of men just saying, you know what, shit, we gonna fall back on that shit. I'm cool, it's great. That's what's gonna start happening. That's why thirst traps.
You know what's funny?
That's why a lot of men, we ain't finna approach no one, because why the fuck I'm gonna approach you and take you serious and you taking my shit? My approach is a joke. Bitch, I need to know if you serious already to even be chose. Nah, that's a whole.
You know what's funny? Men don't know this. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. The reason why women go off when men try to holler at them, a lot of them say, yeah, they get tired of it, but no. Some we see too. And when we see them, we know within that 5 seconds of seeing them from head to toe, whether or not we gonna give them some. I have always known my suitors. I'm talking about to the point I damn near can read their mind. Okay? But a nigga that we ain't trying to fuck with, or if we got a nigga, like for real, it can get real rude and weak. It can get real rude, because the type of shit that happens, women didn't always snap on men for trying to come after them. But when you say no, I'm taking, or try to be nice, after they done called you red shirt, blue shirt, curls, sandals, everything but, excuse me, ma'am. Now, when I say no, I'm a stupid hoe. That's why this wrong with me. That's why that wrong with me, and all this shit. Now, and some niggas now, these little niggas, they killing bitches.
Yeah.
Cause I said no, you gonna shoot me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So we in a different kind of world. See, so many people spent so many times. We spent so many generations with no real father figures in so many homes, or not even in the home, in the lives of the children at all, that they don't know no better. We have become the other man, a lot like them. And our poor little black babies, and then some women are traumatized. Imagine, if you will, with me, that you choose somebody real nice. Put yourself in my shoes now. Real nice. Sweet as pie. Next thing you know, everything going good until it don't. Now you find out either the nigga gay, he got 3 or 4 bitches, he broke and don't plan on being better than what he is, or all of the above. This is what most women are going through right now. Most of them. And people say choose better. I thought I did choose better. This ain't the nigga that presented himself to me.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
And that is how a lot of women end up with multiple body counts or different baby daddies. And then the other half, they don't want nobody. Well, the other third. And then the other third, now they gay. They don't want a man at all. Women are just as traumatized as y'all. And it's traumatizing, trust me. It's traumatizing. And like I said, right. Like I said, I like you guys because you guys seem to not be black men with a chip on your shoulder. And if you had one, you've dealt with it. Because the answers that you gave as far as the question was so phenomenal that who could argue with you? How could you argue with the truth unless you just don't want to hear it?
Right. Or you ignorant. They just
ignorant fuck.
They just say good things. What you mad about?
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, facts, bro. Everybody gave good points. The men came through and showed the fuck out. We finna go ahead and max the fuck on up out of here. And I want to give everybody their spotlight. I don't know what everybody got going on, but we're gonna give everybody their little moment to go ahead and tell the people what you want, what you're doing. You got handles, whatever it is. B Hood, you got something you want to tell the people?
Yeah, man. I'm a Jordan type of dude, so I got shoes to sell. Anybody wants some Jordans or some Yeezys, holler at me. I'm legal trapping at 84 on Instagram. And I think my regular Instagram is KSB 1738. I'm on there. I got candles, I got car sprays and all, you know what I'm saying? So they'll get at me.
Okay,
I'm done.
Casey, what you got? You're muted, sir.
We can't hear you.
Hey, yo, Mike.
Break them out.
I ain't got too much of nothing. I'm just here to say it was nice speaking with y'all. Y'all very pleasant to speak with. And black women, you know, we all need to stick together at the end of the day. That's what it's all about, really.
That's big facts right there. All right, now, let them know.
Well, just to the black, it's always love here. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about, you know, happiness and joy and just basically understanding. But y'all can come and find me. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. iSparkle. It's either gonna be 624 or 24. Check me out, y'all.
Oh my God! Somebody help her. She's being harassed.
Go ahead, bros. Let them know where we gonna find that good stuff at.
Yeah, this your girl, Bro Dad Australia from the Indivisible Land of Bros. You feel me? You can find my music on all platforms under Bro Dad Australia. And I'm just gonna tell you to stay max to the black.
Tell them to stay max to the motherfucking black, bro. Tell them.
Hey.
What you got?
I
somebody say I love what somebody said. Oh,
have
what you got?
nothing for y'all except to come back, click like, share, max to the black, because I ain't got shit going on.
Did I say OG or Tester? It's okay. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you
OG,
said
what you got?
My bad.
Had to silly as
Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already what it is, man. Y'all know y'all like, subscribe, y'all fuck with us. Y'all check out the people handles on everybody that pulled up today on the podcast, man. Beautiful cast today, beautiful show, beautiful episode, beautiful energy as always. I gotta thank the lovely ladies that did show up, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta apologize to the gangsters that pulled up today, man, you know, because it's usually a bigger panel than this. Guys who's listening, always following us, that's listening right now. So I do apologize. From me to you, OG Smoke, do apologize, y'all that's listening and fuck with us. But y'all know what time it is. Y'all know this in the show. Max to the Black. Y'all know the handles. Y'all follow us on all platforms. Y'all go down there. Y'all check on the website. If y'all trying to look, y'all trying to join. Y'all trying to hop on the panel. Y'all trying to tap in with your boy. Y'all trying to tap in with anybody up on here. Y'all go on the website. We got it going. We got it rolling out. So it's up. It's up. It's up. It's up for real. And y'all know what time it is. I ain't gonna hold it up too long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like it. I love it. And we thugging just like that, gang. Is it?
Stay max to the black.